Hi, Marco Esquivel here, Global Financial Impact, here to introduce Diandra Bramer Sherman, business partner, Global Financial Impact. So excited to have this conversation. So
happy to be here.
Yes, definitely. Oh, excited for this. All right. So, Diandra, why did you jump into this opportunity in joining GFI?
Oh, short answer, he made me do it. No, and all in good faith, right? So I am also a realtor in real estate, how I met Marco back in the day at Coldwell Banker. And although back then I was in the marketing department, but you know, it's funny sometimes how where life takes you. I have a marketing background. Marketing is my passion, and I found myself in real estate because I really just have that genuine passion to serve and help people. And I saw an opportunity in real estate, and so I've been helping people buy and sell real estate for the past 7 years. And I met Marco many years ago, and you've always had that financial background, financial literacy, and sharing that with me. And it in real estate, you deal with so much of the intimate financial strategy of families. And you know, a lot of people say that real estate happens when the market's good. Interest rates are low and economy is good, but that's not the case. Real estate happens with life changes, big life changes. And often with those big life changes, I was learning comes big financial changes all together. And so I saw a need for that, and I through your mentorship and leadership,
I mean,
fell into it.
You know, that people, you know, you mentioned real estate, and that's the biggest thing that people don't realize, that real estate is only step one in wealth building. And it begins that whole journey.
And it's a big one, right?
It's the biggest single purchase you're ever going to make in your life. But what comes next? People tend to stop and then enjoy life. Get in debt and do other things. But the reality is that it doesn't stop. Life, the train keeps moving. And so, like I said, real estate is step one. And that's what I realized.
And just like real estate, people don't know. You don't know until you go through it, right? And there's so much to buying or selling a home. And so that's another big thing too is Brian Buffini, a famous real estate coach, said everyone needs someone to trust. And we find that in real estate, it's so important that the person trusts their agent. And the same thing with their financial advisor. And so everyone needs someone that they can trust in all aspects of life, including financial advisor. And so the relationships that I get to build in real estate, I see that. And then
So at what point did you realize that helping people buy and sell homes wasn't always enough, that there was a bigger financial conversation that families needed to have?
So truly it was watching your videos, Marco. You had talked about it, and I was very slowly understanding the depths and the importance of it. But as I was learning through your financial videos, learning about all the different aspects of financial strategy and building wealth, and I love to share what you say, which is not about what you make, it's about how much you keep.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one.
What's that part of your brain that once, like if you think about if you want to buy a red car, and then all of a sudden you start seeing red cars. That's how I felt with the financial aspect. All of a sudden, I just heard more conversations of people talking about their financial strategy, or lack of it, I should say. And with clients, it was coming up. And in fact, there were specific clients that had financial issues.
Yeah, absolutely. We see that every day in real estate, because we sell real estate because life changes, and all of a sudden they got to sell their house. changes in health, or changes in, marriage status, or changes in,
having babies,
and or employment or something.
Yeah.
And it happens at all stages. Young couples, those who are, in their mid-40s, and then even those who are aging, that they want to downsize. I mean, there's always changes, and real estate is a big piece of that, and it all has to do with economics. And so having that tool in your tool belt, like I always said, you got to have tools in your tool belt to help your clients. And so tell me a little bit about that now, because now you've seen this real estate and this transformation and how it all connects.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts about that?
Well, if you don't mind, I do just want to add to something that I realized. I always said, from a personal point of view, I was so happy that I got into real estate, because I got to learn about building wealth through real estate for myself and for my family. And so I remember the first time I watched a couple of your videos, I looked at my husband and I said, I want that knowledge. I want that financial knowledge myself, because I know nothing. And from the little conversations that I've had with my friends, sure, they know what a 401, the concept of a 401 or an IRA, but not really.
No, it's just, for them, it's, oh, I got a 401k. Yeah, what does that do? Well, I saves money.
Yeah. Oh, it's for my retirement. But what does that mean? What does that look like?
Yeah.
And so
Do you
I
even
wanted
know
to
how it works?
Yeah, which I
Do you know
didn't.
the taxes behind it. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
No, I didn't.
There's a lot to it.
Yeah. And my mom even recently, unfortunately, made a mistake that cost her with taxes.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to learn. My initial motivation was to learn for myself and for my family, and help my family, my personal family, but then also my extended family. And that's still my mission as I'm starting with all this. But in regards to real estate, I will share a very recent story. I had a client who unfortunately lost her brother suddenly of a heart attack, and he took care of everyking for her. He did everything, and she didn't know even how to pay her electrical bill. And there are people like that, right? Like
every day.
Yeah,
I every day.
lean on my husband on some things that I probably should be knowing, and well, she needed to go into an assisted living. She needed to sell her house. So I was referred to her by a trusted source, and then come to find out that she needed to set up a pension. She needed help with her finances. She needed help with so many different things, and they didn't know her other siblings that were trying to help her. They didn't know people, so it was quite truly a beautiful experience in my opinion, from being able to help her in so many different ways that I've never helped a client before. And so with your help, we helped put together a pension and are setting her up so she does not. And luckily she has, in all these different avenues, she had money. She had the money. She just needed to they needed help organizing it and setting her up so that
is so important. And that's something that I'm seeing a lot more, because I'm older, and then I'm seeing that with people that are getting ready to retire, and they're like, okay, I want to retire, but I don't even know if this is going to be enough. And they're asking these questions, and I'm educating them, and then talking about lifestyles and things like that. And this, what your client, that we've been helping, that was a good first training for you, when we had that conversation, because you saw the benefits of what we do here at GFI, but also the real estate component. You saw it, because I'm a real estate agent too, and that's why I got the second license, so I can help bridge that gap and really help people, because I have a finance background and I saw the need. And so I'm like, you saw what I've been doing now in your very first experience, how real estate and finances come together in somebody's life.
So beautifully.
And it was just like, okay, how it all works. And thank God she was in a position to do some things to put herself, in a position where she had enough resources for her end of life cares and all these other things. And
that's what
Yeah.
I can't imagine for someone who isn't in that financial situation.
Which, unfortunately, we see that as well. And then you're like, all they have is their house.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they have to sell their house to pay for nursing home care.
Yeah. Which
is sort of what we did, but they're in like worse straits,
But I would think that's majority, right? I mean, if
we're seeing that a lot.
I'm just now starting to, my own family, put our wealth and our assets together and realize what is needed.
Yeah.
So I truly can't say I don't know if I would have all that if I didn't have your mentorship and your guidance.
You. Yeah. I mean, this has been a blessing because obviously we've worked together before, and then when I first started real estate, working with you and your husband, and then now getting a chance to, obviously do all my social media, but also, us working together as business partners in this line, and being able to help people. Because at the end of the day, as a real estate agent and now a financial professional, we're in the business of transforming lives. Yeah. Not a transaction. We're helping people. Yeah. That's the key.
Anyone that's in this for a transaction, you're going to get burnt out fast because it's just not easy. It's just not easy and not an easy job. But serving people is what we do, and obviously everything is commission. What we do is all commission based. Yeah. So increasing our income per hour is helpful.
Yeah,
financially and setting ourselves up.
I'd rather, because I love that independence. I do enjoy that commission based because now it's the fruits of your labor. That's why it's important you help people. Yeah. That's how I see it. And so.
Well, it's based on our efforts too.
It is. It's based on your efforts.
It's our efforts and.
Versus
and real estate, I always say when the client wins, we win, right?
Absolutely.
The more the house sells, the more my commission is. So of course I want to increase that value with you.
Yeah, absolutely. It goes hand in hand.
But helping people get them set up. At the end of the day.
Yeah. So this has been a great experience. You got a firsthand experience right off the bat, which is great because it really puts things in perspective for you because you actually see what we do. Yeah. So that to me was like. It couldn't have been a better training. Yeah. Was that first one,
Totally.
But anyway.
Yeah. And thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, and thank you for trusting me and joining my team, and then us being business partners because it's business partners. It's not, employee, employer, or this and that. It's really business partners, And my role obviously is to educate and provide as much financial literacy to Diandra and her husband, so that they can take care of the next generation, and then the next generations. Because that's really what we're in the business of doing is making sure we help each other as well as the future and the people we serve. So,
and you are so genuine and true to that. So I truly appreciate everything you have done for us so far. And I look forward to serving more people with you.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you.